The cryptocurrency space in 2022 will definitely be remembered by the crypto community as the market was plunged into bear markets that resulted in the loss of millions for traders. This makes it a good time to buy cryptos for a great rebound, as analysts are predicting that the crypto market could be out of a bear rally before we even know it. What really caused the May plunge? When will cryptocurrencies enter a bull market? Stay tuned to find out all the answers. First up, what caused the May bear market? In the second week of May 2022, Bitcoin fell brutally, briefly dipping below 30,000 for the first time since July 2021. Surprisingly, the world's largest cryptocurrency is now worth less than half of what it was in the fall season. Numerous alternative cryptocurrencies also fell, as Bitcoin lost about 70% of its value from its all-time high. With the US Federal Reserve pledging to reduce its $9 trillion debt burden, investors and institutions have taken a pause from the market. The much-hyped experiment in decentralized banking, Terra ecosystem, collapsed as a result of its algorithmic stablecoin losing its peg to the US dollar, and a bank run that rendered $40 billion of tokens basically worthless. Cryptocurrency collateral that had once appeared valuable enough to support loans, however, has either fallen drastically in value or become illiquid, endangering the future of once unbeatable hedge funds and several high-profile leaders. The seeds that spawned the meltdown, greed, overuse of leverage, a dogmatic belief in number go up, aren't anything new. They've been present when virtually every other asset bubble popped. In crypto, though, and particularly at this exact moment, they are landing in a new and still largely unregulated industry all at once, with boundaries blurred and fail-safe weakened by a conviction that everyone involved could get rich together. So, is the crypto market entering a new phase? For the first time in more than a month, Bitcoin crossed the $24,000 mark, as relief in cryptocurrencies sparked expectations of a Federal Reserve rate move that will be less draconian than anticipated. According to data from Coinmetrics, the biggest cryptocurrency in the world rose as high as $24,047 on Wednesday, rising more than 8% in a single day and trading at levels last seen in mid-June. The likelihood of the Fed adopting looser policy at its upcoming rate-setting meeting gave traders hope. Risky assets like equities and cryptocurrencies have been negatively impacted by the US central bank's stricter monetary policies. The price of Bitcoin has decreased by about 50% since the year 2021 began. This isn't necessarily the end of the crypto bear market, but a relief rally for Bitcoin is long overdue, said Anthony Trenchev, CEO of crypto leader Nexo. Bitcoin is beginning to find its feet after a shaky month, and next week will be telling, he added. The US central bank is expected to hike rates again at its next policy meeting, but economists are forecasting a less aggressive increase this time of 75 basis points rather than 100. Cryptocurrencies were touted as a source of value uncorrelated with traditional financial markets, but as institutional capital poured into digital assets, that thesis failed to materialize once the Fed began hiking interest rates and traders fled equities. A rally beyond $22,700 means the cryptocurrency has now recovered its 200-week moving average, laying the technical groundwork for a trend reversal, according to Yuya Hasegawa, crypto market analyst at Japanese crypto exchange BitBank. Next up, what is going on Ethereum merge? The merge represents the joining of the existing execution layer of Ethereum, the mainnet we use today, with its new proof-of-stake consensus layer, the Beacon chain. It eliminates the need for energy-intensive mining and instead secures the network using staked ETH, a truly exciting step in realizing the Ethereum vision: more scalability, security, and sustainability. Elsewhere in crypto, Ether climbed nearly 5% to $1,609.06, while other so-called altcoins were also higher. The second largest token is up more than 50% in the past 7 days, fueled by optimism over a highly anticipated upgrade to its network known as the merge. Developers now expect the update, which would move Ethereum away from environmentally dubious crypto mining to a more energy-efficient system, to be completed by September 19th. Crypto mining has been highly criticized for contributing to climate change due to its energy-intensive nature, and as wildfires rage across Europe and the United States, the promise that Ether transactions could be less damaging to the environment has caused a wave of interest, said Susanna Streeter, senior investment and markets analyst at Hargreaves Lansdowne. So, when will the crypto winter end? The recent rise in crypto in mid-July, coupled with other positive economic indicators that that could indicate a slow turning of the bear market, could indicate a crypto recovery on the horizon. And it may happen faster than many believed would occur. An unexpected boost in retail spending in June 2022, along with the Federal Reserve projecting an interest rate hike of just 0.75% rather than a full point at the next meeting, bode well for the economy. And since the crypto crash is related to these kinds of macroeconomic factors, crypto could, in fact, be in the early stages of recovering already. Observers, particularly Michael Burry of the Big Shot fame, say the market will soon enter a bull market. While Bitcoin's decline has been epic, it may be a matter of months before the next bull market begins. Bitcoin is the closest thing the world has to a global currency. Perplexingly, it is also the ultimate risk asset right now. Therefore, despite its long-term potential, Bitcoin will continue facing challenges through the tightening monetary phase. Bitcoin has gotten hammered in recent months, and while it may be time for a near-term rally, the ultimate low could come at around 10K. Nevertheless, I wouldn't bet against Bitcoin for too long. The next bull market should propel Bitcoin significantly above 70,000. Next off, what is the predicted price of Bitcoin if a bull rally was to happen? It's been a rocky start to the year for Bitcoin, but experts still say it will hit $100,000, and that it's more a matter of when, not if. It was easy to predict a $100,000 Bitcoin price late last year, coming off its latest all-time high in November. With Bitcoin's big fall since then, the prediction game is even trickier. The most extreme crypto skeptics say Bitcoin will tank to as low as $10,000 in 2022, but a middle ground might be to say the cryptocurrency can still climb to 100,000 like many experts predicted late last year, just on a slower timeline. The most knowledgeable educators in the space are predicting $100,000 Bitcoin in Q1 2022 or sooner. Kate Waltman, a New York-based certified public accountant who specializes in crypto, told us back in November 2021. Bullish experts are reevaluating the crypto industry altogether as major corporations like Nike and other big brands are looking at ways to monetize their products in the digital metaverse. The rise of metaverse games, worlds, products, and experiences is increasing the popularity of altcoin, which has changed investors' sentiments about Bitcoin, known as the original crypto. Many experts are hesitant to predict a number and a date, but rather point to the trend of Bitcoin increasing its value over time. Investors should expect a pretty sustainable rise in Bitcoin's long-term value driven by organic market movement, with the $100,000 threshold in near sight, predicted Urian Timmer, director of global macro at Fidelity Investments, last October. What I expect from Bitcoin is volatility in the short term and growth in the long term, says Kiana Deneo, founder of Invest Diva and author of Cryptocurrency Investing for Dummies. Finally, how should investors take advantage in this situation? Crypto market is highly volatile, but experts believe a disciplined investment strategy can yield solid returns in the long term. Crypto investments are for the long term, and investors should not worry about timing the market. Diversifying your crypto portfolio and investing through SIPs should be the mantra to mitigate the risk, Baig added. Investors should avoid getting into illiquid crypto assets, high frequency and leverage trading, he said, adding that they should also focus on keeping their portfolios fairly diversified. An investor should have clear and time-bound investment goals, with the fear of missing out factor not guiding their strategy in order to safeguard their wealth from the volatility and turbulence in the market. Like every financial market, crypto investors should educate themselves, do their own research, and always be cautious when investing, advised Vivek from Casio. That said, thinking long-term would always help navigate through bear markets. Many new investors make the mistake of exiting early due to short-term losses, which could be a bad way to go about bearish market swings. Lastly, trying to always catch the bottom could be futile in a market as volatile as the crypto space. Sometimes, a bear market ends as soon as the bottom has been reached. In an aim to catch the bottom or buy the final dip, one may end up investing at a higher price when assets start to recover. That said, in the end, it is undeniable that bear markets are slow and unpredictable and are usually influenced by many external factors, such as economic growth, investor psychology, and world news or events. The most important thing to keep in mind when dealing with high-risk assets is to always do your own research and keep the risk in mind. Keep your investments small and never put crypto investments above any other financial goals, like saving for retirement and paying off high-interest debt. What do you think will be the value of cryptos in the near future? Make sure to let us know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching.